Hey guys, what's up? This is Tanner from TEGR here with my good friend Russell.
How you doing?
And we've been playing Battlefield 4 since a week ago now. It's been about a week. It came out a week ago, just to give reference. We have been playing this just multiplayer. I haven't played the campaign yet. On normal.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, you had the multiplayer disc in?
Forgot to put the single player disc in. Where is
Your case?
Yeah, it should be around here. oh,
Right there.
there it is.
Behind your coffee.
Yeah. That's it.
4 minutes later, he's like, gosh, this is like a 4-minute advertisement or something.
That is the correct disc. But
Is this disc? Disc 1 is multiplayer.
I had disc 1 in there. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. We're back. We're back on normal. We good.
Or are we?
I why does it... Are you... What? Please insert... Okay, cool. Do I have to have, like, a dual disk drive for this or something? Okay, we're good. No, we're good. I think.
Let's get this party started.
It's in there. This is the single player disc, right?
I have no idea. Should we get the other sets?
This is freaking dumb.
Come on, EA.
Don't even label their discs. Why don't you say disc 1 or disc 2 if you're not gonna freaking label it? God.
On Battlefield 3,
why don't you say disc 1 or disc 2 in the screen if you're not gonna freaking label it?
campaign and multiplayer on the disc action.
Yeah, I know, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, here we fucking go. Alright, so here is what I was looking at the time when we were switching all these discs around. If you noticed on the screen, the game said to insert the single player disc, which I now know is actually this disc. But if you look at it, there is no recognition that this indeed is the single player disc and that this is the multiplayer disc. Disc 1 actually has all the menus, single player and multiplayer. It shows both of them there, and so there's no way to tell that this is the multiplayer disc and that this is the single player disc just by opening up the case and putting it in. And actually, the multiplayer disc is put in first. 1 corresponds apparently with multiple, and 2 apparently corresponds with 1. I just don't get it. Honestly, like, that's why me and Michael, we actually decided to think of a hashtag for this, which would be EAFUS, which, as you see, is EA fix your shit. Because, I'm sorry, but if something simple like this causes people that are experienced gamers to take almost 3 minutes to insert a disc and press play to start your actual game, along with the confusing... I'm sorry, you are not... That just doesn't make sense. As far as DICE goes, they're a great company. They've done a good job on this game with the time they had. I think that the game could have been better if it was just delayed a little bit longer. But as far as publishers go, they realize that we can publish games without actually having to finish them first. And so you can publish the games, get all the money and all the original hype without any of that dying out, and then just patch it later. Now, EA apparently doesn't really care so much about the quality as much as they do about the income. And so they want to get the top of the hype and then publish their game, whether or not the game has bugs in it. So that's my only complaint, really. It's really frustrating whenever you're going through a game and you're expecting it to be perfect and you find more than enough bugs. And usually I'm not one to care about them. It's like, oh yeah, that's fine. It's a very small thing to overlook. But when you finish a game, or when you say this game's finished and you publish it, and there's just tons of problems with all the online servers, there's tons of problems with certain things, like first off the overlay in the game itself, which there's overlays that go over overlays, and it just ends up being bad. That happens in menus too, and stuff like that should be very well known and easily fixed. But yeah, so DICE, good company, good game. EA used to be good publishers of good games. Now they're publishers of money games, and that's all I really see it as. So EA, FUS, EFIS, hashtag it. If you have any videos that or clips that show EA FUS moments, feel free to put them on Twitter with hashtag EAFUS, or reply to this video with them, and let's see if we can get a lot of these going and put together, I guess, a book of bugs, if you will, just showing certain bugs and problems that this game's had, and that if they were fixed would make this game perfect, because otherwise this game is very, very good. I love the gameplay. Multiplayer is good. The campaign could use a bit of work, but you know, most people play shooters now for the multiplayer, so that's understandable. As for the discs themselves, as I explained earlier, I wish that they were labeled with what they actually were and not just disc 1 and disc 2, because those are very ambiguous terms, if you will, versus single player and multiplayer. I wish that it was more straightforward. So this is Tanner from TEGR. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Twitter. And don't forget to post your EA FUS moments.